name's Stanley Walton. I'm a director based in and around London, and I am directing Drain. I've been directing for 4 or 5 years now. My background is predominantly with new writers, so helping them develop their ideas and getting them through the rehearsal stage and into production. As an assistant director, I worked on productions varying from large-scale things to small fringe productions, and Drain will be my film directing debut. Yes, I met Briar after seeing her at drama school showcase that she was involved in. I subsequently cast her in a short play that I was directing, during which we discussed lots of films and influences that we shared, and the lack of sort of fully formed roles for women. We both agreed that it would be better if, rather than complain about it, she wrote something, and so she sent me a draft. We went back and forth a few times and then agreed to film it. I think the main thing that I would like to bring to the project as a director is a sort of strong sense of collaboration and bringing all the characters sort of the fullest potential that they can be. I think coming from a background of directing plays which are very sort of character-centric is something that I want to focus on and developing. Creating a film which doesn't preach an answer but just has a tone which is accessible, and it means that people can take away their own conclusions rather than feel that a specific viewpoint is being forced upon them. When I read it, is that all 3 of the characters were fully formed. There was no main character that was the driver of the story. All 3 of them have an arc and their journey progresses throughout the piece. Another one of the important things to me is the fact that it passes the Bechdel test, in the fact that they are 3 women who don't discuss, you know, all the normal tropes that you have in films, which is boys, love life, and all of those sort of things. And the fact that all 3 of them feel like characters that you know, and they're people that you've either met or have interacted with. And I feel like that's a really accessible part of the film. I think one of the key reasons that this movie is important is the underrepresentation of women's voices, both as writers and creative teams behind films, not just being actors within other people's stories. One of the main things that stood out to me about the script was the fact that all the characters are flawed in different ways, and that's quite an exciting thing to get to explore as a director, rather than just the same old tropes and like cardboard cutouts that you see in most films. Coming up next, I have 2 one-person plays which I'm developing with 2 writers alongside, but more immediately I will be doing a lot of pre-production work with Man Bros on what Drain is going to look like when we get to the filming. You can follow me on Twitter at brownhairedboy.